Bros, this is why it's so hard to record videos. So this video, I guess you can say, is pretty sad. So the reason this video is kind of sad, as you read in the title, we're destroying the 370Z basically. So as you guys know, I upgraded my bumpers. I bought the 2015 Nismos and they were pretty expensive and I don't really have money to paint them. So I actually had to sell the ones I have on right now to be able to paint those. So yeah, so then we gotta take out the bumpers so I'm able to ship them tomorrow. Okay, I also have to add the bumpers are going all the way to Canada, so that's a pretty long run for the bumpers. Okay, I don't think that was necessary, but let me know if that was pretty cool. And let's get right back to the video. But first, I gotta get you bros a cold start. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Well, first we gotta move the car to the driveway and put it on top of like bricks or something, because this car's lowered, so I can't really get under the front bumper. Let me know if some of you guys have to put it on first and then reverse, because if I put it on reverse just by itself, it doesn't go into gear. My clutch is really bad, I know. Or it's the transmission, I gotta figure that out. Alright, we're good. I just scraped. Alright. Let me put on neutral, this. Let me go put in the bricks. Turn it off, and I'm gonna leave it on third. Hopefully I don't forget I put on third install. So first I'm gonna take off all the bolts down here, which are pretty easy to get. Yeah, bros, let me know if you like vlogs like these where I'm just working on the car by myself, and I'll keep doing them. I need all this hardware for the new bumper, so I'm just gonna leave it right there so I don't lose it. And I forgot I really need to hurry because I gotta go to work in around 2 hours, so that's great. But I haven't really been able to make a lot of videos for you bros because school and then work it's so much. You guys have no idea. But I'm trying. Just got the bolts out. That was actually really annoying. Let's go ahead and pop up the hood and take the bolts from up here. Let me also go ahead and close this. You guys want to laugh really hard. Look what I had to do to cover up the holes. Yeah, she looks pretty ugly right now. Only for now though. Gotta go ahead and take out all these clips. Then I think I just gotta disconnect the bolt down here, and I think that's pretty much it. I feel like these don't even hold anything. They come up so quick. This is the only one that's actually holding. Actually did end up lifting the car just a little bit so I can get down here and get the bolt down here. And the one on the other side is actually broken, so I don't have a bolt there. This sun is killing me. Finally. In case you guys have never seen it, this is what it looks like without the bumper on. We should really stop wasting time and move on to the rear bumper. I actually have zero idea how to take off the rear bumper, so I'm probably gonna look up like a video or something and then come back to it.
The first step of this has been completed, and that is to
Alright, so I'm not gonna look at the video too much. I'm just gonna do it my way. I took out the little plastic here. I guess this where you disconnect the tail light, which I didn't have. Then I'm gonna take off this one too. Oh, that's not good. A quick little update, I actually went inside and got some water because out here it's so hot. Now it's kind of cloudy, so that's a good thing. So basically I take everything out of my trunk, as you guys can see over there. There's my broken wing and just everything. Now I think I have to take out these push pins right here, this one and the other one's right here. Then I gotta take out this light. Okay bro, so I just took out the second one. Pull it through here. You see that little opening? Pull it through there, not the whole thing, just pull it through here. If I'm correct, this whole thing should just pop out. Let me just take this out of the way. Forget the light. Don't forget the light bulb. Actually correct, you just gotta pull it out, and out of all the clips that were disconnected, we only broke one, so I guess that's a good thing. Alright guys, so I just went ahead and took out this tail light. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to take it out using this tail light. So first you just gotta unbolt these two bolts right here, and then there's one down there as you guys can see. And then basically you just take the whole headlight out. If you're wondering, this one down here is an 8mm. Quick little update bros, I've actually done a lot off camera. As you guys can see right here and right here, I've taken off both headlights. I mean, I mean tail lights, not headlights, tail lights. So you guys can see the clips go in like that. So all you gotta do is you grab the tail light and pull out like that. Then also you gotta disconnect this. So actually, good thing I remember this now while the bumper's still on. I have to detach the 370Z logo and the Nissan logo. I really don't want to go inside and get my mom's hairdryer again to heat this up. So I'm just gonna try to do it with the fishing string and see if it works. If I don't finish the vlog today, it's because I passed out from the sun. Anyways, you guys can see right there, the bumper goes in, and there's a bolt connecting the bumper with the fender right there. So you're just gonna have to disconnect that. Now I'm trying to figure out if I have to disconnect these down here to be able to take the bumper off, because as I pull, something is holding it, so I'm not sure what is. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and also disconnect the mud flap, since I'm also keeping it. So, and maybe that's gonna allow me to take out the bumper. I don't know. I'll probably have to go on YouTube and search it up again. I'm guessing I have to take these off right here. I don't know. There's one. Let's get this down here. There's two. And I'm pretty sure there's like one or two more at the bottom, so I'm gonna go ahead and get those two. Cannot believe I'm destroying my 370Z. To make it better though, but still, it sucks. Bro, so the answer is yes, you do need to take this out. I'm keeping it anyway, so good thing I took it out. And then the bumper's gonna come out like that. So as you can see, we have the whole bumper out. We basically already have everything on. Now we just gotta disconnect the connectors right here. And then we gotta keep this whole piece right here, because that's for the license plate light that we also need. So yeah. Alright bro, so finally, a lot of annoying work and the rear bumper's finally off. I found that the hardest thing to get off were all these connectors over here. I just realized now I have to clean all this up. Oh my god. Most likely not gonna record anything so I can hurry up and head to work. But I'm just gonna clean all this up, try to put everything back in here, and yeah. So I just put everything inside the trunk, and look how crazy this looks. Oh my god, that looks so ugly. But cool at the same time. Not hard work, annoying work. Holy crap, that was annoying. So now what I think I'm gonna do with this, I'm just gonna put tape at the very ends so water doesn't get inside in case it rains. And I'm just gonna try to tuck it somewhere. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get everything wrapped up, and I'll probably see you guys on the day I'm shipping these or tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you in a split second. Alright bros, and just like that, we're back to the current day. We're actually gonna go ahead and send the bumpers out today to, I think I already said, but we're sending them out to Canada, so it's gonna take quite a bit to get there. Let me show you guys what a mess this car is. Well, first of all, as you can see back there, I kind of just got mad and threw everything back there, which was not a good idea, because as you guys can see right here, I can't open the trunk. So I'm gonna have to take out the little piece and then install it in the new bumper, and then that's when I'll actually be able to open up the trunk and get everything out. I don't know. You can call it an uninstall, was actually really annoying. That rear bumper killed me. And here we have the OEM bumpers I'm sending out to him. Hopefully the guy likes them. I mean, just like a regular Z. There's obviously little rock chips and things like that. Down here is pretty badly scraped, but he already knew that. And right here. And he doesn't have to paint the front anymore because it's already painted. For the rear, it's in really good condition actually. Okay, so that's an update for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything in the car and then head out. My insides shake every cold start. That's so loud. Looks like I'm a dad for today. Where's the clutch? And as I'm driving, bros, I just got an update. The bumpers are getting sanded. I'm so excited, honestly. The Z hasn't really been nice in about 2 weeks or so. When I took the wing off, that's when it started going downhill. Then now I take the bumper out and I can't even drive it. So I'm pretty excited to get it back together. You don't really realize how uncomfortable a 370Z is until you, or any sports car, until you get into like a minivan or SUV or things like that. Holy crap, we're missing out. Alright bro, so finally I just made it here. I'm gonna update you guys when I come back on what happened. And you know what's funny? The UPS is right next to the gym I go to. So it's really tempting not going to the gym and coming to UPS. Alright guys, so this is really stupid. Shipping turned out to be a lot more. Shipping to Canada was like, it was $350. It was like $150 for each or something like that. Or they have to ship it through a crate or something, and it's like $580 now, and the guy doesn't reply, so I don't know what he wants me to do. So I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna go back home. It's really dumb though. It's kind of my fault because when I came last time I didn't really have measurements. I kind of used them was car bumpers and they thought it was like 16 inches and the length is like 24 inches. So I'm just gonna go back home now. And if you guys are mad at me for the title and thumbnail, I mean technically we did destroy the 370, plus April's like kind of like a trollish month. People make a bunch of videos with like troll titles and stuff like that. I trolled, but only a little bit, so you guys can't really blame me, right? I remember when I was a little kid in Kaale and I used to watch movies and people did that. That was my dream, to double click and lock the car. Man, it's so sad seeing this car like this. First of all, thank you so much if you made it to this part of the video. Second of all, let me know if I should black out the 370Z logo. For the front, I actually took off the Nissan logo. I'm just gonna give it to him. And I bought a Z logo that's in carbon fiber, so that's really nice. But for the rear, I still have the regular Nissan, so let me know if I should black this out with the 370Z logo. I don't know, I don't really want it to look cheap. So I think pretty much I'm just gonna end the video right here. Hopefully, I think it's gonna be a pretty long video. Also, what I'm thinking about doing when summer starts and I have no school for a month, I think I'm not gonna work for a full week and just focus on daily vlogging for a full week. That's gonna be super hard. That's gonna be the hardest thing I've ever done probably. But let me know if you guys are excited and want me to do that. That should be pretty awesome, but I'm gonna have to get really creative. Alright bros, with that said, I'm just gonna end the video like this. I've never really ended the video facing the car. It's usually facing me, but sure you like the video if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see next. Subscribe if you haven't, share with your friends, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.